need y'all to get into the definition. Like, whoa. Definition wild. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm Amber and welcome to the Ambient Life. So in today's video, I am showing y'all my 2023 spring wash and go combo. This combo is amazing. The definition is top tier. It smells so good, moisturized, all those good things. This is the combo right now. Y'all look, get into the definition, okay? It's everywhere. So if you're interested in seeing what two products I used and the method I used to get this wash and go, just stay tuned. All right, you guys, so let's get started with this spring combo. I'm so excited to share this with y'all. So the first thing I have is my water bottle. My hair has dried a little bit. I did do my oil first method, so I do have a little bit of oil in my hair, but I'm gonna be using my water bottle to keep my sections damp as I apply these two products. The first product in this combo is the Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter Curl Defining Combing Cream. This is not the first time that you guys have seen this. I believe this has made a couple of my favorites videos, and I may have already done, I don't think I've ever done a combo with it before though. So that is gonna be my combing cream, curl defining cream that I'm gonna be using. And then my gel that is gonna round out this combo is the Maui Curl Quench Coconut Oil Ultra Hold Gel. If y'all don't know, I did a fairly recent video on this and how much I love this gel. Y'all, it's almost gone at this point. Like, I got a decent amount left, at least to get me through this wash and go, but let's get into these two products. I can't wait to show you how they work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First, gonna start by wetting this section of my hair. All right, then I'm gonna go in the entire section with the combing cream. I'm probably gonna do about 2 to 3 pumps. Ooh, I can't do it on the camera, I'm sorry. I'm gonna show y'all how much it is. It's actually more than 2 to 3 pumps, but this is the amount. Just gonna rub that together. Put it in the section. I'm going with just like, it's me trying to pump on camera. With one more pump for like underneath. And this stuff smells, I mean, it's giving spring summer. It smells so good. And the way it defines and shines my curls is ridiculous. So now I'm just taking my Denman brush and detangling. You guys can already see some of that definition coming through, curls clumping beautifully. So I'm just going to roll that up and go ahead and do the same thing in my 3 other sections. Then we'll get into this gel. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my hair been acting a little funny lately. Like, I don't know what she going through, but she acting different. She acting different. I mean, I know this combo still gonna do well, but I'm losing like long strands of hair and it don't even really feel the same when I put like conditioner and stuff through it. She going through something. I don't know what it is. She need to get it together. So I don't know what my hair going through, but she need to talk to somebody because she can't keep doing this. So I've got the curl defining combing cream in each 4 of my sections. Smells good. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one down, show you guys what it's already looking like. Again, the way this clumps my curls like is ridiculous. And my hair is so shiny and soft. I just want y'all to get into like Can y'all tell? I think you can. How well it's just clumping my curls without any gel to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead and do small sections now with this wash and go. It is a very defining wash and go, but I do sort of minimize my section sizes a little bit when I do this one because it just helps the definition even more. So this is a little bit thinner. It's about the same width, but it's a little bit thinner than the section size that I normally do when I'm doing a regular wash and go. And that's because I really have seen that when I use small sections, just in general, but especially with this wash and go, when I use small sections, the definition is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going into my Maui curl cream. I'm just gonna grab, I'm gonna stop saying a little bit because to some people it's a little bit and to some people it ain't, but this is how much gel I'm gonna grab, and I am just going to be smoothing it first into the section, and then I'm gonna begin raking it down. And of course I need more because when I do it on camera I don't ever get as much as I actually need. So as you can see, I'm just raking it through using my fingers to kind of separate my strands, and stuck. Okay, y'all already know the vibes. We want it stuck. So that is what I'm gonna do. These work so well together. So I'm gonna show you guys one more section again. These section sizes are a little skinnier, or a little thinner than normal, but it's worth it for the definition that I get. I will sometimes come back in and just make sure the section is detangled. Oh, it's so soft. And then grab my gel and smooth it into my strands first, and then begin raking it down to separate my strands like that. And then I may come back in with my dimming brush just to kind of clump my ends, but that is it, y'all. So this is what it is looking like. Good and defined already, good and separated. So I'm just gonna continue that process. This will take a little bit longer, but it's worth it. Like I said, like 12 times already. I'm gonna continue doing this in each one of my sections, and we'll come back and talk about the drying process. All right, so I got one section done, and I just need y'all to get in. I just need y'all to get into the definition. Like, whoa, what? Yeah, all the way through. Like, not a single frizz in sight, y'all. So yeah, I just had to let y'all get into it one time, just so y'all can see, and we shall continue. So I've got both products throughout my hair. Now this side of my hair has had time to dry a little bit, so it's actually starting to sort of shrink up some and get a little bit of its hold to it. I just did this side, so it is literally like soaking wet. You can tell the difference already in the shrinkage between the two sides. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this side air dry for a little bit, then I'm going to diffuse. Now this is one of those spring combos, so it's back to that time of the year where you can let your hair air dry completely, which is something I love doing because for me it helps eliminate frizz a little bit. I just like my hair air dried in the summer. It gets a little fluffier. But I'm going to diffuse because I'm going somewhere this evening and I don't want my hair wet. So I am going to come back on when it's time to start diffusing, but I'm gonna give this side probably about 35-45 minutes to an hour to air dry. All right, y'all, so my hair has been air drying for probably about an hour and a half or so. You see it's finally shrunk up a little bit. My ends are starting to get a little bit of that, you know, hold to them, but my roots are very much so still wet. So I've got my handy dandy diffuser here, and I'm gonna go ahead and diffuse my hair until like my roots, until it's pretty much 100% dry. And then I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear, and that's gonna determine how I do my hair. Am I the only one who does that? Like if I wear a certain thing where it allows me to wear my hair up, then I won't stretch it. But if I'm gonna wear my hair down, I'm gonna stretch my hair. Could be me. Anyway, let's get into this diffusing. All right, so we are almost fully, I would say probably about 90% dry. Definition wild, okay? I wanted to show y'all it now because when I stretch it, I know it's gonna like pull it out some, but the definition that these two products brings, it literally makes no sense. Like this makes absolutely no sense, and it's dry, and there's literally like no frizz either. So I don't know how I'm gonna wear my hair tonight, but when I do actually stretch my hair, I will show you guys how it turns out. But this definition, wild, and it smells amazing. Like if you want your hair just to smell like good summertime, springtime vibes, this is the combo. And you get hold and you get definition. So yeah, I'm gonna come back with it stretched so you guys can see how it looks. It may be like day 2 or 3 hair, but I'm still gonna show you guys. But I'm still gonna show you guys what it looks like. All right, y'all, here we go. So I didn't even have to stretch my hair with the blow dryer. I just did a pineapple, and this is day 2 or 3 hair, and y'all, the definition is ridiculous. Like the hold on it is so good. Y'all already know, if y'all have not seen the review on the gel, I'll have it linked above, but the gel gives me the hold without the crunch, right? And then the combing cream, it just does a really good job of defining and clumping my curls. And like I said earlier, the two smells together just scream spring, summer. It's light, it's held. Now I am gonna have to see how it does in the humidity. I'm headed out now, so I may come back tonight and let y'all know like what it looks like after being out in the humidity. I do see a lot of people make that comment on my channel, so we'll see how it's holding up after, you know, the humidity. But y'all, it is, I'm gonna turn around, let y'all see the back and all that good stuff. So that is it for my spring summer. I may do a summer like twist out routine, but this is definitely gonna be the spring summer wash day routine. I'm sorry, spring summer wash and go routine. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed to The Ambient Life, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.